Hello guys, I am Yoshigite, and today we are going to be playing some Mario Kart Wii Worldwide Races. Alright, we have my friend Snake who is currently playing a Worldwide. He's currently with the BF clan, so this ought to be another good video featuring the BF clan, as there's quite many videos with them, featuring them on my channel. But it doesn't hurt to do yet another race with them. And if this room is actually full, which I'm not sure of, but if it is full, there are alternatives, different rooms available. But we shall see what to expect. Could not meet up. Let me go check the. Okay, so it looks like Snake quit. So that wasn't expected. So I will not be joining Snake. I will find my own Worldwide, and then I will record from there. We'll see. Alright, Yoshi and the Mac bike. Manual? Alright. We'll see. And sorry for the inactivity, guys. School's been kind of a big prominent issue here, as you may know. I have quite a bit of work every day. Outlines, notes, things, all sorts of stuff. So this is a much needed break, spring break here, 2016. Daylight savings time was a few hours ago. WC Black. So this is the room I was in before. BF Niko is in the room. Player and Hauppauge from Austria. Don't really see too many people from Austria playing Mario Kart Wii. But that's pretty cool that he's playing. And BF Niko, who I chatted with on XAT before. He's pretty cool. So it ought to be a pretty good room here. And we are awaiting the live view here. They were doing GC and Waluigi Stadium. Alrighty, so 5 players in this room. WEC Black with 8,688 VR, along with Coin BF Niko with balloons at the end, 6,974 VR for him. I have 8,423 VR, as you can see, and player has 5,578 VR. Hauppauge has 7,383 VR. Okay. How about we start off easy with Ghost Valley 2? Well, I mean, of course, this track may not be the easiest track out there. As we can see, BF Niko chooses Ghost Valley 2 as well. And it looks like we were doing a randomly selected track, Players track, and 64 Bowser's Castle. 150cc with 5 players. Bowser's Castle about to commence. Let's go! Alright, 5 players. Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go, Raisin Boys! Alright, there we go. Good start. I was in first momentarily. That was pretty cool. I love doing that. BF Niko steals my item box, and he will, I'm not sure what item I'll get. He's hanging on to that banana and fires it forward. So Hauppauge has triple greens. He fires one and he gets a great shot, and one of those green shells happens to hit me. So, and now Hauppauge gets a Thundercloud. He tries to pass it to WEC Black. And now Black has the Thundercloud, and I will use my Golden Mushroom to elude the Thundercloud. So I'm in second place, trailing BF Niko. And now we have player in third place, followed by Hauppauge and WEC Black in fifth. Alright, so I get the item box, and BF Niko trying to go to short route, and he sorta, it looks like he did. Wimpy confused me there for a little bit. Let me see if I could get him. That was a bad trajectory, and now Niko slows down and allows me to go into first place, interestingly. And now I have a Mushroom, WEC Black, trying to close in on my lead here. Let's see if that'll be the case. Okay, it looks like BF Niko. I'm not sure what's going on. He's currently not doing so well. He's in last place, still stationary, and gets disconnected apparently. So, interesting affair right there. I'm not sure exactly what occurred. Maybe it was like an emergency and he had to leave immediately, or maybe he just had to take a piss. And now WEC Black dropping the fake iron box, and that gets me after 3 green shells. We're near hits. So second place, trailing WEC Black pretty badly now. And he leaves a fake iron box on the short route, so nobody else does that. I'll leave a banana here. It looks like I was trying to make it a little difficult. It looks like player hits one of the bananas, which happened to be mine. And now triple green shells. Let's see what I could do with these. I'm gonna fire them. Let's see if the carom gets Alpha Casino, and it does get player though. Alright, so another green shell that went in off of the deflection. Let's see if the PAL block will mess him up. And it looks like he hits one of my green shells. Alpha Casino. Now player comes in charging with her star. However, she falls off the bridge and has to respawn in the middle of the bridge. So second place for me, I have a red shell. And look at WC Black's lead. I'm going to hang on to this red shell all the way as Alpha Casino is closing in on my second place right now. Alright, so he's back there. He fires his red shell. I avoid it. There's a fake item box. That one nearly got me there. If I happened to hit that fake item box, it would have been over. But that wasn't the case. I get plus 9 VR points. And WEC Black wins this race. So kudos to him for maintaining a victory despite some instances early in the race. But, you know, hats off to him for winning. Good race. And 5 players, I think, are expected in the next race. I think I saw that, but I'm not sure. Well, today has been quite cloudy outside here in the Bay Area. Kind of unfortunate, as I was expecting some sunlight on my first day of daylight savings time. Well, daylight time, I should say. And it looks like we have Snake who joins the room with 9,110 VR. But yeah, as I was saying, you know, daylight time, it would be more enjoyable if I were to see the sun. However, it's cloudy here in Tampa, Florida. So, you know, kind of unfortunate, but maybe tomorrow will be sunny. Dry Ruins selected by Snake, and it looks like that's what we're going to be doing. So Dry Ruins about to commence, 150cc. So this ought to be pretty good. Speedy, pretty cool. Alright, so here we go. And WEC Black getting the good acceleration, and he goes the shortcut. However, he slows down, and that enables me to fire the green. Somehow I avoid that banana that was fired by WEC Black. And now I'm in third. Player with her green shell trying to hang on here. And now has a thundercloud trying to pass it. I'm going to hang on to my red shell. And player's left with no choice but to hang on to that crap. And get struck. So I'm in first with a mega mushroom, I should say. I always mix up my my gold mushroom and mega mushroom for some reason. I don't know why. It's kind of odd. However, we have Snake and Alpha Casino trying to pass me here. I'm gonna get WEC Black, and here I am in first. Alright, so I'm gonna try to improve my lead here. We see a player with the star over there trying to make matters interesting here. And I do a trick. That does help me out a little bit. Player firing the red shell, and I avoid that with the banana. So player, to be frank, is actually pretty good. 5,000 something VR. Which, I mean, that doesn't really say a lot, but her competitiveness is actually pretty good. You can see she's in second right now with triple red shell. If I don't make proper moves, she could knock me out of contests. And let's see, she has one more red shell. We'll see if that'll be effective here. And she gets me with the red shell. So player moves into second. Well, she is in second. So as Alpha Casino goes the short route and takes first. However, you can see player getting hits, and somehow I was able to avoid WC Black's green shells there. Ooh! And then I hit player with the red shell, but at the same time managed to fire it at WC Black. So 4th place now. As player slips up a little bit, going into the sand, and I will get 3rd as I passed player up at the end. Snake, unfortunately, getting last place there, minus 95 for him, minus 10 for me, which my VR is so high, I lost VR. And WEC Black gets 10. Perhaps that was my VR that he gained. And 6 players expected in this next race. Alright, let's go. 6 players, that'll be awesome. The more players, the better, in my opinion. So 10 minutes have elapsed here in this videos, I think. So looks like the Alpha Xenia guy quit, and UT Teddy replaces him. UT Teddy with a music note and a I'm not sure what the R stands for, to be frank. 7,128 for him. UT Teddy. This is what I'm gonna call him. Alright, so how about we go to Warrior's Gold Mine? Alright, so nobody agrees with that selection. Snake choosing Rainbow Road. I would have been shocked if that was selected. N64 Mario Raceway, which is actually pretty good. We'll see how this race turns out. 150cc once again. Alright, let's do it! Alright, so right off the draw I get a pretty good acceleration. And now Snake with the red shells, and I was trying to pass WC Black up. However, that did no avail. And now Snake fires some red shells. As Snake fires it at WC Black, let's see if he'll get hit by a red shell. Looks like that's not very likely as there's piranha plants. And now player uses a Mega Mushroom. So WC Black gets hit. And now I miss an item box. And I move up to 4th place as Snake gets hit. So 4th place going into lap 2. We'll see how these next couple of laps turn out. 1 mushroom. Alright. So 1 mushroom. That doesn't really do too good. Now 3 mushrooms, which is a little better. Now I'm in 1st as that final mushroom enhances my distance between these guys. I've tried to drop a banana at UT Teddy. That doesn't do any good. Now Snake with some mushrooms is able to go into the lead. Let's see if I fire the bomb, and that one was able to be avoided by Snake. Good job for him. And now we have WC Black with triple red shells. As he's got 1, I'm gonna break so he could move into 3rd. We'll see what he does. He's hanging on to that red shell for quite some time now, and he gets UT Teddy somehow. It's pretty good moves for him. I'm gonna let player pass along, and I'm able to get that item box, and now I get a thundercloud. Let's see what I could do with this. It's not looking too good. I missed an item box, and we could see Snake trying to fire the red shell at the leader, and now player hits me with the red shell. That enables her to get 3rd place, and it allows for I think UT Teddy to get 4th, and it looks like I was nowhere near UT Teddy, and I lose 77 VR from that. So I get last place, minus 77, 8,345 for me now. And Snake got 2nd place, plus 5 for him. So good job to Snake. 6 players expected in the next race, and we'll see who's going to be in this match. So interesting loss for me there. First time in a while that I actually got last place. But I mean, that's kind of one of my pet peeves when I'm getting struck by a thundercloud and then someone fires a red shell. It really makes it difficult for me to get any motivation, you know. Lucas joins the room with 5,833 VR. Let's see if he'll be as competitive as player. It could be perhaps player's rival. I'll choose Luigi Circuit, and we'll see what the others choose. So not really too many players in this room. But that's okay. It looks like Snake agrees with me. We both somehow choose Luigi's Circuit. That's pretty cool. And we're doing Luigi's Circuit, also known as Pussy Circuit. As, yeah, it's what my texture pack is called. It's pretty hectic. You can see I mess up on that, the fence over there. And the brick wall. I tried to put 420 blazes as I thought it would have remained on only one of these walls, but it remained on all of the walls. Alright, so a gold mushroom will help me big time. And first place and more is quite a lead. Now Snake is closing in on my lead. I thought I was going to get one hell of a lead, but it looks like that's not the case. And now lap 2, the red shell somehow surpassed me, yet it came back to me. That was pretty odd. So the Thundercloud hitting UT Teddy, and now he has triple red shells, as well as Player. As Player fires at Lucas, that's humming into him, however he eludes it. So 2 more mushrooms. I should have gone the shorter route with those, but looks like that was the case. Now WEC Black with triple reds. He'll move in the first with red shells surrounding. Alright, so we'll see if WEC Black will remain in first. And now I have triple greens. However, I tried to shoot one and that missed. Let's see if that'll get him. No, not likely. Alright, now Lucas speeding in there. And I'll use my mushroom to go across. However, let's see if I'll get second. I somehow avoided those red shells at the end and the green shell. And I somehow get third place. It wasn't too good as you could see that those green shells and red shells were so close to hitting me, and somehow I avoided them. Minus 13 VR as I got third place. Player getting second place. Nice second for Aaron. Snake got disconnected. I'm not sure how or why, but that unfortunately happened. So we'll see if Snake will rejoin. But Snake's had, you know, a history of getting disconnected before. Quite unfortunate for him. And somebody quit. I think that was who was in the race before? UT Teddy quit, and now it looks like let me see how to pronounce his name. Julian Yu. 5,575 VR for him. So it looks like the room's more shifting to players of, you know, around 5,000 VR. As we could see, Snake dropped out of the room inadvertently, and UT Teddy got he decided to quit after Luigi's Circuit. And it looks like Rainbow Road is selected. That ought to be an interesting race here. So we'll see what this race has in store for us. 150cc somehow. I said somehow because, oh crap, held on to that acceleration a wee bit too long, and I have to start up behind the rest of the players as well as Lucas and WEC Black. So 4th place gained the item box, and I unfortunately I did not mean to knock, I think that was Lucas, off the cliff, but yeah, that's what transpired. Now I'm in 4th. Alright, so going across both of those circles, and here I am in 4th. As things aren't really too action-packed here in this race. Triple mushrooms, and I used one of them. And due to some neat jumping, I'm able to move into 2nd place. Trailing, who's that? WC Black in 1st place. And I'm in 2nd. And now I'm going to try to avoid that Thundercloud. Player closing in to me here. Let's see if she'll be able to pass it, and it looks like that wasn't the case. Player getting struck by the Thundercloud. As that's probably, it seems that's been the case for Player quite much in this worldwide race. Alright, so 2nd place still, and we see whoever that guy is. Let's see, I'm not sure. And I'm gonna let that red shell pass me there, and another one that failed to reach me. That's Julian Yu. He tried to fire those red shells at me, and he's in 3rd. still. Someone fires the blue shell at WC Black, and that one apparently missed him as he's still in first. So neat work there avoiding the blue shell. Hats off to WC Black for avoiding it. So a green shell is fired back, and that one will eat up one of my triple green shells. Another one fired back, however that one missed. So second place still. Trying to look for something to say. It looks like the Julia and you got a thundercloud, and I slip on a banana, unfortunately for me. And now WC Black dies somehow. So that makes this race a little bit more interesting here. I'm gonna get this item box. I tried the bob bump for it. I did not mean to do that. I should have hung on to that one. But it's like I was a little bit too antsy there, if you will. And now I'm in first as WC Black has some difficulty trying to go on that ramp. And that enables me to get first place. What do you know? What a victory right there. And it looks like you can see nobody was in contention there to get first place. So I will hang on to the lead and win Rainbow Road. What a win. Second, third, fourth, Julia and you got second as well. WC and WEC Black gets third, followed by Player in fourth. Lucas was nowhere near the pack. He gets fifth. But what a win for me. Plus 30 VR. 6 players expected in the next race. I guess one more race ought to do it for this this episode of Mario Kart Wii Worldwide. You can see I'm like not making sense now with what I'm trying to say. So it looks like 2 people dropped out of this race. Those 2 people being WC Black and who else dropped out? I don't know. Maybe it was just him. Yeah, it was just him, as there's now 6 players. Dark MC Crop, or Dark M Crop 5590, along with players as guest. Alright, so it looks like they choose Dark M Crap, or whatever his name is, chooses DS Delphina Square, and the course user chooses me, and now we're doing Mario Circuit. So let's see what Mario Circuit has in stock for us. 150cc race again. Wow, we've been treated to some awesome races with these 150cc settings. I'm not sure if it's the speed that makes these races more exciting, but when it's 150cc it seems more exciting. And now player with a star is able to get first place. And he runs into the grass, that'll slow him down a bit. So I get first place back. And now one of these people fires a banana at me. And that provoked me to look back. And that forces me to drop out of first place. But I quickly regain first place as all of these people have failures, pretty much. And now I slip on a banana. Not on purpose, but that allowed for Dark M Crop to get first place with the thundercloud. And now Blue Shell sent to the leader. And now I'm in first place with the mushroom. What do you know? I mean, these players, it seems as if whenever someone else gets in the lead, they quickly drop out. And now a Blue Shell. And I avoid the Blue Shell! What a way to avoid the Blue Shell. And I retained first place. That was pretty snazzy right there, I have to say. You never... Okay, now 2 red shells fired, and the second one gets me. Chain Chomp making a close appearance right there. And now red shell fired at Lucas. And now Dark M Crop charges into me. Now I have a Mega Mushroom. Let's see how this race turns out. Let's see if there's a victory in stock. Second place, close again to the leader. And let's see if I win. Yes! I got first place! At the end. What a win right there. That was awesome. I was closing in to Julian Yu, and at the last minute, somehow I was able to get a slight advantage over Julian Yu. It was such a close finish. I had no idea if I was going to win, and just barely I got the advantage, and I got the victory. So what an exciting victory for me there on Mario Circuit. Yep. And yep, I think that was a great finale for this awesome Mario Kart Wii Worldwide versus Race video. Alright, so that'll pretty much do it on another exciting, good way to put it, exciting Mario Kart Wii Worldwide versus Race video. Alright, now to close this one out, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video as well as the other Mario Kart Wii videos. If you did enjoy this video, you guys could like this video as well as subscribing to my channel for more awesome videos just like this one. And you guys could also comment on the video as well. And also share this video out with everybody else. I appreciate it, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Seriously, I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. It is very exciting. Alright, so once again, I am Yoshi Guy saying so long, everybody.